Hey guys, Cyndaf here, and welcome back to Factorio with our modded factory. We are. I always do this every single episode. I forget what it was we're actually supposed to be doing. Looks like we just got plastic done, if I remember rightly. Yes, we just got plastic done. Now I remember, we are going to set up the second tier of electronic processing, because this is my little electronics factory, and well, it's kind of splurged in a funny direction. Now the problem being is I have no space to add on to it, so I'm going to have to take half of this and jump it over here. If you could see my mouse point, I'm not even entirely sure you can. We have to jump it over here to produce the next tier of electronics, which requires... I have some aluminium and gold in my inventory for some reason. Why is that? Which requires us to do stuff. Believe it or not, actually requires us to do some stuff. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? For a start, we're going to need some phenolic boards. Phenolic boards even, which requires wood and resin, which is fine and dandy, although we're putting resin in the same one as solder plates. But do we need solder for this nonsense? Do we need solder? Yes, so that's fine. So we just need wood. So this one needs to actually output onto a belt, which is awkward, to say the least. How's my purified water? That's still got 12k in it. Rocket engines. Right. I suppose I could make synthetic wood with naphtha, but I'm not going to. And then we need circuit boards, which is copper, tin, and ferric chloride, which is perfectly fine and doable and dandy and nonsense words, because I have this right here. I can nick the copper for copper plates, I can nick the ore for ferric chloride, and then that requires transistors, which requires tin, copper wire, and silicon wafers. So we need to make some silicon. So we might as well get on. We might as well just do the silicon first, because it just requires silicon ore, which is over there. Silicone wafers are here, require silicon plates, which just requires calcium chloride. Am I producing calcium chloride? Because I don't believe I am. No, I am not. So that will come in a minute. Let's get the boards set up first. So we have to change user. I suppose we could just have another output like that, can't we? So you may as well come down here and go this way, and then come up this way, and then do that, because you are going to need to not do that. You need to do that. You're going to need to come this way anyway, so we'll have you, and this is in the way. This is in the way, actually. Just looking at it, it's in the way. Steel chest. There we go. I mean, I have 122 of these things, but needs must. We may as well produce a bugger load of them. So, right, let's drag this up to there. That was kind of unnecessary, but whatever. That one to there. Let's get a couple of underground belts. By a couple I mean a bunch. Because I need this one to do that. And this one to do that. And you two. And I'm going to need another one at least. And by another one I mean another couple. To there, sir, and another two if you don't mind. To there, sir. Right, we can do phenolic boards in a assembler, electronic assembler. I can't build those yet because I haven't got the circuit boards required to make them, which doesn't help. Right, okay, phenolic boards, phenolic boards, phenolic boards. There, I suppose? I don't know. I'm just making stuff up as I go now. But what we need is wood and resin and that produces the boards. And after the boards we need circuit boards, which can be made in an assembler because it requires more components than I can actually use. So assembling machine 2. I have a bit of resin on me. I don't know why. Go in there. And some wood. Okay. Assemble. Right. That is not where I want to put it. I actually want to do kind of that setup. So you can go there. And kind of like that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go along. As I'm sure you've noticed. That requires copper, tin and ferric chloride. Right, we've got tin nearby. Here's tin. Well, absolute buttload of tin. This is tin, isn't it? Yes, this is tin. Right. So, let's do something with our buttload of tin. Let's put you off there. You just run you around awkwardly in a big line. Tin. Ooh. Excuse me, hiccups. Two of those. I'm producing far too much tin. Has to be said. But it's fine. Actually, this one's not producing. Oh, yeah, I know why it's not producing anything. Because I still actually haven't set it up to take the extra stuff out, have I? The cobalt and the nickel. That's not what I wanted. My ores have disappeared. Okay, there we are. Cobalt and unknown key item, chrome ore. Ah, Lisai. The Angel's smelting had an update. And there's now sintering. There's a sintering oven. And there's chrome. That's titanium. Yeah, silver. And platinum. And manganese. Platinum, manganese, and chrome. Which I assume you'd require platinum and manganese to make chrome. Or something. Which, of course, the ores haven't been generated, so I can't do anything with them. Unless I can sort them. Unless they get sorted throughout. add these, but I doubt it because of reasons. I can't even do the sintering technology anyway. I don't think it's even in my tech tree. It's thermal refining. No, it's not. It's not even in my tech tree, so that's broken. Silly game updates. Okay, right, that's now kicking tin nonsense out. And silicon. We'll come back to silicon. Right, we just need a little bit of no, we have a spare electric stone furnace. That's actually really helpful. Because we can just place it, I don't know. Yeah, if we just move the line down a little. I suppose we can do that. Something for ferric chloride, I believe, is a... No, I don't actually know. What am I looking for? Not that one. Petrochem? No, that'd be silly. Right, there. Done in an advanced lab. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Advanced chemical plant. And I'm at bricks. Of course I'm at bricks. Why wouldn't I be at bricks? Still got pump jacks and lights and things. Okay, who's full? You're full. These are steel chests, aren't they? Advanced lab. Plant even. Advanced plant. We ride the belt. Right. Oh yeah, these things are huge, aren't they? God damn it. Space. I need space. You know, it'd fit there. It'd be kind of awkward, but it'd fit there. It's very ugly placement, isn't it? Right. So we just take copper from up here. There, we'll just take copper from there. We need to filter copper, and you need to make ferric chloride, which of course requires hydrogen chloride. Shit. I forgot about needing hydrogen chloride. Oh, I do have chlorine and hydrogen, so that's easy. Hydrogen, chloride, chlorine and hydrogen in an advanced chemical plant, or a regular chemical plant. Yeah, we'll do an advanced one. Because I like them. I like the way they look. They're bigger, but they are a little bit faster to compensate. So I guess just there you can make hydrogen chloride. You can have some chlorine and some hydrogen. Alright, that's the chemicals. I guess I should put a jack down to tank it up. Yeah, about that. Not a lot of room. Move that pole. Not a lot of room indeed. There. Well, that needs to be powered actually, but still. Hydrogen chloride. powered. Just trying to use all of the chlorine. That's because I haven't got any saline water, isn't it? Yeah. Uses saline water too quickly. How am I doing on the old salt? No, still got plenty. Still got some, I should say. Hydrogen chloride to chemical tank over there. Ah. My factory is a mess. There's pipes and nonsense everywhere. We can do a straight shot from there. You need a light source. And you need a light source. Cool. Lovely. You need an output. And the forest in the way, and I'm out of belts. That's awesome. Oh yeah, you need to take copper, don't you? So what is all this? Why is there... What is this? What is all this? Why is there sheet rolls now? I haven't got a roller. Tin has been done away with. Tin plate and lead plates have been done away with. Wire coils. This may get to the point where I'm no longer able to play. I mean, do tin plates still exist? Yeah, tin plates still exist. They're just not part of... they're not part of Angels anymore. They're still part of Bob's plates though. There's now also wire coils and sheet coils, which doesn't help. I'm looking for copper. I should stop distracting myself. I think that is over here. Copper. There. Take copper. And I'm out of belts, aren't I? So go and get some belts. I need a faster mode of transportation. Like a power... superpower armor, so that I can run quicker. But then again, I haven't even got a shotgun. I'm out of copper, completely out of copper. No wonder my research hasn't finished yet. Why, oh why am I out of copper? Who's bunged up what? I'm also no longer producing iron plates. What's gone on? Oh, they've bunged themselves up with stone. Ugh, nightmare. Do I have to have an emergency failsafe or something? No, that's not a bad idea. In case of failure, sort out my stone. I'm glad I thought of it. It's not actually a bad idea. Can I just power that with a big one? Okay. Yeah, be powered. Be powered. And sort for crushed stone. Simple. Yeah, take my crushed stone at some point. There we go. Now we won't ever store to crushed stone. Oh, that's why they're all depositing on the same track. There you go, now you can share space. Doesn't really make much difference, it's just share space. There, get the factory restarted. What if nothing's going on? Bloody disaster. Yeah, loads of processing. Loads of crushed stone going through there. Those are only iron chests. I have to replace those because they're going to get full. I could actually just make them both deposit into a warehouse, I suppose. Just a warehouse full of bricks. If they get full, I will. Just make them deposit into a warehouse full of bricks. Right. I don't actually have as many belts as I want, but we have some belts. Just need to wait for more to build. And we'll do that because I'm awkward. Problem is now I've got a load of iron I don't actually need. A load of copper down here I don't actually need down here. But it's fine. This way! Onward to build a better bakery. Oh, I don't know. Don't ask and I won't tell. Oh, missed. And we need 2 of those. Yay! Research is moving again. Laser turrets is done. I thought I already did coal processing. I did already do coal processing. They have just reset my my research. I think. Yeah, I must have done, because you can't make carbon or crushed coal without coal processing. That's strange. Better get that done then. I was going to run out of carbon and stuff. There we go. Advanced chemical plant is now making ferric chloride, which we now need to run down here. Along with these copper plates. Which I don't want to have to do another montage of cutting trees, so we're going to run it around the forest. Mostly around the forest. I thought it was going to be around the forest, okay. You can just bear with me this time. It's only a few trees. It's not like I'm cutting down the entire forest. I'm going to burn down the entire forest. Hey, look at that. That's almost in line. So, there's that. That's copper plates. I've got tin plates. I just need the ferric chloride, which is going to require a few of these. I need some more tin before long. I have plenty of glass for some reason. And some tin plates, which have been switched over to Bob's plates. Right, let's get those bits of research done again. Tends to be the problem with a game in development and using mods, because the mods get updated and suddenly everything breaks. Is there anything else I'm missing? I mean, I can't do silicon smelting. I can still do tin smelting through Bob's plates. It's just a few errors with oh, balls. At least I got the number right. And I need another 2. Let's go for 3, just for symmetry. Symmetry! I like symmetry. That's cold processing too.
Lala
there
said
we go.
youtube.com.
Can't do cold cracking because of...
Noel said youtube.com.
Excuse my unprofessionalism. Left Discord running. Right. Haven't got all the requiredness for cold processing or cold cracking, so it requires advanced chemistry, things like that. I don't have them. I suppose we could do construction robotics. It wouldn't really make a difference, but there's not a lot else I can do that's kind of useful. I mean, railway is useful, but I have no need for it yet. Let's get logistics robots done first. At least then, I don't know. We can pretend like we're making progress. Alright, all this needs power, so power for you, and power for you. There we go. Oh, I didn't put an input for copper. That was stupid, isn't it? There we go, copper plate input. Right, that's the old boards. I guess we can put them out there like that. So after that, what do we need? We just need the electronic components, the solder, which I have right here. Basic electronic components I could actually tie into this wood line I've got here. I just need to split it off here. I mean, it would be more ideal if I could tie it into the solder line, but I've got the resin on there. It'd be better if I could put the resin and wood on the one, and then the solder and electronic components on the other. That would be the ideal situation. However, this is not an ideal situation. I can make it one, I suppose. Yeah, I could. It would require a little bit of a reshuffle, but what doesn't these days? Alright, you know what, let's do it. Let's do it. That means I'm going to have to do this. And you're going to have to move. And you can do that. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. So you do that. You can receive your resin input from there. Since this line no longer receives resin, although I'm going to have to empty the line of it. Somehow. Nope, that was wood. Which means also emptying the line of solder. This would be easier if I just did this. That way I can grab just the resin and not the solder as well. Because this doesn't need solder. It's what comes next that requires solder. Right, there we go. I can do that. I have an absolute buttload of resin on me, which can be deposited El Sharpo. I have a boatload of solder. Here, have some solder. Here, have some resin. Here, take more resin. So you're trying to grab wood. You grab it from there. What are you grabbing then? Absolutely nothing. This old log pile's out of wood. No, we can do that. Solder, yeah. Resin, yeah. Circuits. I haven't put them on both sides, don't I? Problem. Problem can be solved pretty easily. Problem is, solder's going to be on the wrong bloody side. So I need to gather all the solder up, because it's on the wrong side. And I'll just have 2 lines of solder before the electronic circuits get there. Om nom nom. Om nom solder. Right. I'm out of transport belts again. And go. And you take my solder rather than making more. And transport belts. Because I have 1. But there's plenty of iron flowing again now, so... And plenty of copper flowing too, which is good. We will get this done, hopefully. Logistics robots, yay! Let's have construction robots as well. Just to save face, I suppose. We've got iron ore. Why? Who knows? I should really start boxing these up, actually, these belts and the inserters, because they're going to be useful later. The belts are, at least. I can at least filter the belts out. Here, do me a favour. Take my iron. I do not need it. How much? No, okay. Can't use cross-separate. Right, I'm going to take that. Right, that's all working perfectly fine and dandy. I guess I need a thingy to do this thingy. It's going to require at least a blue. One of these. And then we just need to make transistors. Which we can do. We can do, that's fine. So you need to make those. You need to actually come one further over. In there, in there. So that's those, and that. We just need the transistors, which is silicon, which requires something else we don't have. So calcium chloride, which is crushed stone and hydrogen chloride. We're now making hydrogen chloride. It's either crushed stone or I believe there's another recipe for here, solid stone, which we can do. We have plenty of crushed stone, we have plenty of solid stone. It's all down here, but we have plenty of it. And then we need... Actually, I suppose we could just pipe the hydrogen chloride down. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? Because we're already using it for something. So let's just pipe it down. We're already using it for ferric chloride. We have it here. So if we just... Oh god, I hope I can do this. Move that back. Build a load of those. This is going to be awful. I'm probably going to have to run it down this side of the belt and move the trees again. Let's move some trees. There we go, that's enough trees moved. Yeah, I got that. I forgot I didn't put the pipe down before I actually built the steel pipe to ground. So there, but now I can't do that because the belt's there. I feel like I can move the copper belt just a little, just so I can go around it. And that one, that one. Bit like that. Oh, would that work? Would that work? That is the question. Yes, it would. Alright, you sit there. I'll need another couple of these, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Right, that's construction robots. Can't do the logistics system, but we can do trash lots. You will do that. They are very useful for getting rid of unnecessary items like wood. Okay, so this needs to actually go further down, doesn't it? Because this needs to go down to the stone. Which is here. So we need to make calcium. Was that even correct? Yes, calcium chloride. I got it right. Cool. Right, one of these. I am, however, going to need to stow down both of these chests. Which might be a little harder. Right, anywho. You there. Make, not that calcium chloride, but that calcium chloride. Because it uses less hydrogen chloride. I am going to need you to enable the GUI. So if you pick up there and drop there, like that, and then if you drop there and pick up there, like that. And then run it around. A bit like that. It's not going to require too much stone, it's just going to require a little bit of stone. We need an output as well, so we have to power the output. Okay, and then yeah, belt that up there. So that's going to require a few of these. Oh yeah, I didn't actually connect it to the grid. Now it's connected to the grid. Right, go belts. Right. That's... See, the thing is, I need silicon, which is here. So I'm going to have to belt that over. Requires carbon as well, which is nowhere to be found. Here. This is the nearest source of carbon. So I could combine the two. That'll do. Right, let's just finish piping the hydrogen chloride down. There's that. Now we have actually something using that. There's a lot of it. Not a lot of that. Need more chlorine. So we need to make silicone. Just carbon, quartz and calcium chloride in an electrolyzer. I need to find the electrolyzer. This one. Can't do that because it requires electronic circuit boards. Probably something I'll upgrade to a Mark II. The creation of silicon. You probably don't need to come as far down. Thinking about it. Silicon. Silicon. Carbon and quartz. Carbon. Oh, that's the trash lots. Let's have 2 sets of trash lots. So that's carbon. There's quartz. That's not that far away, so... Told you we need it for something. Let's see if I can... you know what, instead of pissing about with it, let's just split it. And yeah, we can almost do that. So what, we'll follow this line here. Yeah, awkward. Oh. No, that's still going to be in the way. It needs to be. It needs to do that. And then it needs to do that, and that, and this needs to move out of the way just a little bit so that it can do that. Run down here. And straight into there. And that'll be our silicon, so 3. No, I counted wrong. 4. Bam, done. Silicon, carbon. Just get that down there. Let's get some power going. Silicone, then we need to turn it into silicon wafers, which is done in just another one of these. There's our wafers. What do we need for transistors then? Plastic, wafers, tin, copper wire. We've got plastic sat right there. So we need to bring some tin, copper wire over. Which is annoying. I mean, they're tin plates, aren't they? We've got some copper about. We've got copper, tin. Let's just make some. Easy. We just need a couple of these, because we need to make copper wire. I can sit there. And that one can sit there. Drag some copper over. Straight into there. Straight into there. Copper wire. Tin copper wire. Tin copper wire. Plastic. Less than ideal. One, two, and skip a few. 9900. It's fine, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? I have some basic electronic components and stuff on my person that I don't particularly want. A load of tin plates I don't particularly want. A load of solder I don't particularly want. Solder plates rather. I need solder wire, not solder plates. Why did I do that? I used the wrong solder. It said solder. I need this solder, not this solder. I need solder, not solder plates. Well, that makes me an idiot, doesn't it? Let's grab all the solder plates then. And I'm going to complete character logistics slots before I grab all the solder plates. There we go. Logistics trash. Oh, that was logistics slots. Well, okay. Okay, now I want trash slots. Logistics slots are really helpful. They get you stuff. Yeah, take some solder wire. You're going to need a load of solder plates, because I said so. Because I don't. You may as well just take all that carbon because I don't want it. Okay. Handy dandy. All done. I'm going to need some more medium electric poles, as is usually the case. Let's get the old wafers done. Get that machine producing those, along with some of those, and I really could have shortened that, couldn't I? But never mind. Into there, like that. And output them there, like that. If they're going to get output on that side, then yes, I need to do that. In, out. Out, in, in. Power's always a problem, isn't it? Just having sufficient coverage. There we go. And there we have it. That's the production for those. I could have really reduced this a bit. Probably a better idea. Let's reduce the size of this. I know, I'm awkward. But it looks better. Now it doesn't have to go as far. Those and those. There we go. I'm going to keep the plastic because I need it. Well, that was a quartz all on me. Take that. Okay, that's that done. I'm actually going to go grab some plastic because that's actually handy to have on here. I need some more steel to look at it, and less coal. You know what? Thinking of my earlier rhetoric about warehouses and the bricks, if I can even find where you build warehouses. You build them somewhere. That's uranium power, that's not what I wanted. Where on earth are the warehouses? Or am I just being blind? Again. It's module production. We'll get into that at some point. Yay, trash lots. Can't do trash lots too. Let's get stack inserts because they're actually quite handy. Later on in life. Don't know why they'd be there. They're not in there. There they are. Warehouse. I'm going to have to move this, but warehouse. Because they're quite big. And not evenly sized either. Warehouse. Stone brick warehouse. Take all of them. Unfortunately, I put that in the wrong bloody place, didn't I? Okay. Awkward. I'm sure there's a fast way of doing that. I want it to be there, so that I can do that, and then that. And then I'm at belts, because of course I am. Ah, you can just do that. Okay, cool. Handy to know. Well, that's not needing belts from the moment anyway, so let's grab some belts. We could probably start on blue science pack production very, very soon, because it just requires batteries and they're not difficult to make. They're just copper and tin, I believe. If I can find them. Batteries. Lead and plastic. And sulfuric acid, which we have all of. So we'll get those done, and then we will make science packs, if I can find them. Yeah, right next to the batteries. But they did require electronic circuit boards. We will need to set up production of filter inserters, but we can do that somewhere here. It just requires taking inserters, turning them into fast inserters, and then turning those into filter inserters. So that's something we can do here nearby, and just I'm not entirely sure what I can do there, because they actually do that pretty quickly, but I can split it right there. It'll be fine. So instead of getting into that right away, I believe I'm just going to end the episode here. I believe I've been going for long enough now anyway. Probably a bit too long, but we got it done, so it's all good. It's all good. Take my stone. So that is those done. Very nicely indeed. And we need to go on to the next project. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Tell me about your factories. You can tell me how much of a mess mine is, because it's absolutely awful. I thought I had a plan, but apparently that plan went out the window. But other than that, if you enjoyed this episode, do leave it a like. You can also share with your friends. It would help me out a great deal, and I would very much appreciate the gesture if you did. And you can subscribe for more. And I shall see you all later.